Good morning everybody. Today I am going to teach you nested loop. Now what is a nested loop? A loop within a loop is called a nested loop. Now see an example of a nested loop. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 2, I plus plus. This is the beginning of the outer loop. Inside the outer loop you have j equal to 1, j less than equal to 3, j plus plus, and you have a print statement system.out.print I plus blank plus j and closing braces. So this is the inner loop and this is the outer loop. Now let us see the running. Now when the value of I is 1, so 1 less than 2, condition is true, it goes to j. The value of j is 1, 1 less than 3, condition is true, it goes to the print statement, it prints the value of I, that is 1, followed by the value of j, that is 1. So 1 and 1. Then the value of j is 2, it prints the value of I, 1, value of j, 2, 1, 2. Then the value of j is 3, it prints 1 and 3. After that, value of j becomes 4, it is greater than 3, it comes out of the loop, inner loop, there is a print statement, this brings the cursor down to the next line. Okay, then the value of I is increased to 2, but the value of j becomes 1. So again 1 less than 3, it prints 2 and 1. Then value of j becomes 2, 2, 2. Value of j becomes 3, 2, 3. Then value of j becomes 4, 4 exceeds 3. It comes, brings the cursor down. Value of I becomes 3, exceeds 2, brings the cursor down. So how many times is the loop running? When the value of I is 1, it is running 3 times. When the value of I is 2, it is running another 3 times. So 3 plus 3 is 6, that is 3 into 2 is 6. So this is the working of a simple nested loop. Now with the help of a nested loop, we can do several patterns. Now here is a simple pattern. See 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many lines are there? 4 lines are there. And in every line it is starting with 1 and it is ending with a different value. First 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So what will happen? The starting of each line is 1, ending of each line is different. So what do we do? Since the starting of each line is actually designated by j, the starting of each line is 1, so definitely ending should be I. So what is the ending? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the value of I should be arranged in this way, 1 to 4. So when the value of I is 1, j will run from 1 to 1 and it will print 1 and then it will bring the cursor down. Then value of j will be, then value of I will be 2. When it will be 2, j will run from 1 to 2 and it will print this line. When value of I will be 3, it will print 1 to 3. When the value of I will be 4, it will print 1, 2, 3 and 4. And after printing each line, to bring the cursor down, you have to write this statement system.out.println. Otherwise, everything will be printed in the same line. This is the main concept. So in the J line inner loop, in this kind of pattern, you generally signifies a separate line. So over here you see this program. Every line is starting by a different value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if it is starting by a different value, it should be denoted by I. But it is ending with 1. So what should be the I? Straight away 1 to 5. See, I equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus. And what is j? J equal to I, j greater than equal to 1, j minus minus. So you print j. So from first 1 to 1. So 1, then 2 to 1, 2 and 1. Then 3 to 1, 4 to 1, like that. Next, let us come to this program. Now here the starting of each line is 5, ending is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we will straight away make this as the value of I. So I is 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, j is 5, j greater than equal to I, j minus minus, and you print the value of j. First it will print till 5, that is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Till 1, then 2. Next line 5, 4, 3, 2. Third line 5 4 3, fourth line 5 4, then 5. Next, this program 9 7 9 5 7 9 3 5 7 9 1 3 5 7 9. Now you see every line is ending with 9, but first line beginning with 9, minus 2 7, minus 2 5. So like that the I loop will be set from 9 to 1 and I equal to I minus 2, and every line will begin with I, end with 9. Then the J loop is printed. Then again, to bring the cursor down, you have system.out.println. Okay, you need not worry. I will send a PDF file for all these programs in the WhatsApp group, so you just follow. If the side is different, you denote it in I, and whichever value is the static, one side will have that value. If it is the end side, end. If it is the beginning side, beginning. Next, let us come to this. Here you see little different. 1 is printed 5 times, 2 is printed 4 times, 3 is printed 3 times, 2 times, 4 2 times, 5 1 times. Over here you are arranging I loop as 1 to 5 and J loop as 5 to 1, because first time 1 has to be printed 5 times. So value of I is 1, it has to be printed J number of times 5 times. Then J becomes 4, value of I becomes 2. So 2 4 times, then J becomes 3, value of I becomes 3. So 3 3 times, J becomes 2, value of I becomes 4. 4 2 times, J becomes 1, value of I becomes 5. 5 1 time, then brings the cursor down, println. Now let us come to this. This has come in ICSE. So over here you find that all the odd places have star and the even places have hash. And there are 5 lines. First line ending with 1 pattern, 1 character. Second line 2 characters. So obviously the loop will be from 1 to 5. I loop will be from 1 to 5. J loop will be from 1 to less than equal to I. But if J modulus 2 equal to 0, that is if it is even, you print hash. Otherwise you print star. And then after each line, to bring the cursor down, you have system.out.println. Then you have the Floyd's triangle. Over here you are printing 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and 10. So here you will print the value of C. Okay, so C is 0 and you print C plus plus. You print C plus plus. So I is 1, I less than equal to 4, because there are 4 lines and every line is increasing by 1. So J is equal to 1, J less than equal to I, but you are printing C plus plus. So C starts with 0 0. First line you print 1, second line you print 2 and 3, third line 4 5 6, fourth line 7 8 9 10. So this is another way. Okay, so I hope you understand. I am going to send you a PDF file of all this, which you can copy in your copy, and I will also give you some homework. Okay, I hope you have understood. So thank you. Please do them in your machines and put them in your projects. Put a printout of these programs in your projects along with the output. Thank you.